All right, so anyway, I just want to show that the new catalog's coming. I can't wait. I love the new stuff. Well, I have a faceted box, this one to share today, and I have never made one of these. They always look so difficult, but it's really not at all. And then I decided I would make a smaller version. I got the measurements for this one, but then I made this one on my own, this little one. But isn't it cute? I just love these little small ones. They're so cute. If we have time, I'll do both if you want me to. Anyway, we're gonna do the big one first. It's easier to show on this one than it is this little one. But I love this flower punch too. This is the little flower punch, and we're keeping this, so I'm happy about that. And it is the small bloom punch is what it's called. So I'm glad we're keeping that. But I'm using the Poppy, Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper for this. This is the one I'm using. And I'm using this pattern and this. And I did it both ways at first. Like on this one, I put the pattern on the top, but I like it. I liked this on the top. So I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to put that one on the top. All right, let's go ahead and get started because this is a little bit of a, you do have to measure some by hand and stuff, so, but I found an easy way to do some of it. Figured out an easy way. You need 2 6x6 to make the big one, and then for the matting for the top of the box, you're going to need 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. That's for the top, and then you need to cut four of these for the sides. You don't even have to mat the bottom, but I liked it matte better on the bottom. And these are 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, but we're going to cut these on the diagonal so that they fit the box. All right, so let's go ahead and start scoring this. This is a really fun one. I really enjoyed doing these. There's a little bit to it, but, and you're going to score both of these at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. I need my wax paper here. So just score it at 1/2. I always thought this box was really complicated. That's why I haven't tried it, but it just looks like it. But hi, Kathy. Is everybody doing good? If I missed anybody, hi. All right, I'm going to set this down here so I can use it for the other one. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do here is we need to measure, and I'm only going to do it on one. So we're measuring across here, and it's 6 inches across, so we want to mark it in the middle at 3. And then you need to do that on your score mark, and then I move it up, and then you're going to mark it at 2 1/2 and 3 1/2. And you can do this with not the envelope punch board, but the other one that we used to have, but we don't have anymore. Can't think of what the box, was it the box? I saw someone, actually this is my own way of doing it because they did show how to do it on, with the punch, it was one of the punch boards. So you're going to do that on all 4 sides here. So you're marking it in half at 3, and then you're going to mark it at 2 1/2 and 3 1/2. Mark. And we're going to cut these because I don't have that punch board anymore. So I decided to just figure it out, a way to do it without it. All right, so now we're going to put these together and we're going to cut these together. You just got to be really careful that these stay in line. So we're going from this corner to that mark that we marked at 3 inches, and then we're going to cut this way. So you're going to have a little notch there. And we're going to do it all the way around, and I usually just take my snips and go to that, and then go from this to that. So you're going to do that on all the sides. I forgot what board it was that they used, and I wasn't sure exactly the measurements, but I did see diagrams of it. So on this one, so we have all 4 sides have those notches now. Now we're going to cut out these corners. So this makes it a lot quicker when you're cutting them both at the same time. And I don't know, I don't mind doing any of the cutting, or I really like to fussy cut, so cutting anything does not really. All right, so it looks like that, right? Now we got to do some scoring, and we do have to score both of these separately. So you're just going to take your ruler, and I'm just going to use my bone folder here, and I'm going to go from this point to this one. So you're just going straight across, and you're going to do that on each one. So you're going to have like a square in the middle. So can you see the square right here in the middle? So that's basically it. So we're going to do the same thing on this one. Going to do all of these. So you're going from one corner to this next, like 1 3-inch mark to the next one. All right. Everybody see that it's got the square right there in the middle? All right, so now I'm gonna mat it afterwards. Now we got to sharpen all these score marks. We are going to, on one of them, we're going to cut some off. But I do all 4 of them so that I make sure that I have it all right. And we're going to do these 2. This is important to make sure you crease these all really good, because it goes together a lot easier when you do that. All right, so on this one, we're going to just cut 2 of these off right here. And if you rather not, you know, do that one, but I like to cut them together, so that's why I get how I decided to do it that way, because I can cut both of them at the same time, and you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Hi, Mary Rose. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. All right, now we need our hole punch, because we need holes for this. So where we cut that, we're going to punch 1 hole on the side that we cut, and you want to punch it like in the, well, actually, let's mat it first, because then I'll have to punch over it if we don't. All right, so this side where we have that, this is going to be the top. So we're just going to mat these. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. It's going to be a different kind of Mother's Day, right? All right, and this one's going to go on this side. And then we'll do the, I need to cut the other pieces, so we're going to go ahead and now punch, because we're punching where we cut it right here. Always remember to do it where you cut it. So I'm punching just a little hole there. I'm going to bring up the trimmer real quick because I need to cut those. I cleaned my new one because I had glue and stuff all over it. All right, so these, I'm just going to line up each end, one end here, one here, and we are going to cut. And I usually start in the middle and then go back and forth so that I have it even. Yes, it is. Person, it is. We're going to cut all 4 of these. And now let's mat this one because we need to punch the hole on a different area on this one. Oh, thank you. I like these colors too. This is Pool Party, and the paper is the poppies. I really like this paper too. The paper is retiring, so if anybody wants it, you need to get it now. Anything that I say is retiring is going to be gone because it's only while supply lasts. So our retiring list is out. All right, now we'll do these and then I'll punch that one. We are punching on a corner. Right there. So you have one punched where we cut and then one on the corner. I'm going to trim these too a little bit. It seems to help if you trim these a little bit. I'm just cutting the other ends. It'll go together easier. All right. Let's get this mess out of here, and then we'll be ready to put adhesive on here. We're going to use tear and tape because this holds it the best. So we're going to put it on here. Let's see, should I put it on? I can't remember. I think I did it on this side. But this is going to go together. These points are going to meet right here. So you don't want to put adhesive on these two right here. So we're just going to put it on these right here because you want to be able to open the box and fill it. But always remember where you punched, that's where they go together. Okay, let me get my, and I'm only going to take the tape off as we go along because I do not want to mess it up. All right, so these are going to meet here. So these two right here are going to go together. So you just want to start lining them up. And then you're just going to keep going around. And it starts going together really easy. See how it'll start folding? And then this one. And I just go inside and squeeze it together. Yeah, I haven't, you know what, I miss going to the store because I'm always, that's where I get my inspiration a lot of time. Whatever candy I spot, I really like this one though. This one's, you know, really like unique. So, okay. Couldn't get my big old fingers in there, so I gotta squish this one. And then we just have one more, no, two more. These go quicker. The last couple. Oh, I didn't trim that one. And these just fold in on each other. And then this just closes in like that, and we're going to add ribbon to it. Let's see how that goes together. Really, it goes really nicely together. So we're going to thanks for the hearts. Saw hearts going. Thanks, Parson. I really like this one myself. So I'm going to just tie a bow. This is mint macaron, but it does go with it. I didn't have any pool party, and I wanted to use the thin ribbon. Thanks for all the hearts. And then we got our bow, and now we're going to stamp our. So I'm using, for this bigger one, I'm using the So Sentimental. I love, this is one of my favorite because look at these dies. I love the dies in here, but I love the sentiments too. They're really nice. So we are using the Your Friendship is a Blessing. And I'm going to do it with Memento Black. And we're going to use the Stitch Shapes dies to cut it out. And I think I'll do the other one too, and we'll just cut them both out at the same time, because y'all want to see the little one too. I'll just stamp it both. And all right, let's bring the Big Shot over here. I moved my Big Shot. I'm trying to do some organization. I wish IKEA would open because I was going to do the drive-through with them, you know, where you could just pick it up. But they're not open. I don't blame them. All right, so we're doing this one. I think that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. And then we're doing the little one for the birthday. And then we'll just run those through. And we're using that. They are fun, Linda. And the birthday one here's, I think it'd be really cute with the Bonanza Buddy. I thought about doing that, but I already had this all out. All right, I'm gonna punch out the little flowers with the flower, and I'm gonna actually use the garden green for the leaves. I'm gonna use a couple of those. And then I'm going to do some of the old olive. Oh, thank you. And then for each flower, I'm punching 3 of these little flowers. I'm just layering them. So we're doing 3 of them on the big one, but you can do how many you want. All right, so how many do we have here? One. Okay, we have enough for 3 flowers. So a lot of times I just take my little pad that I use for my little poker thing. I always forget what to call that, and I just usually press it in there so these things pop up. Hi, Barbara. It's sold out. Oh, I love this one. I knew it would go fast. It's such a good one. It's so easy. I like the punches. I wish I didn't see any new leaf punches, but I saw dies, new dies. All right. So I'm just going to glue these together. The other ones I put dimensionals in between them, but I'm just going to glue these together because I struggle with those, with no nails and those dimensionals. So I'm just going to kind of stagger these. All right, so let's put this on first. On the top there, and then we'll finish these 3 little flowers. All right, this one should be pretty dry, so we're going to pull these up. I'm going to use one up here. I've been like whining about this leaf punch now for days. I think every video I've done, I've been whining about it, that I've used it. So we're going to put 1 flower there. And let's see, we'll do I didn't think we'd ever get rid of that one. That one's still wet. These, we'll pull them all up. Put one down here. It's so humid in here. I think that's why my glue doesn't want to dry. It's really hot in this room. And then we're gonna use some of our rhinestones. And we're just going to put one in the center, each one. We have to have some bling, right? I need more glue on this thing. Oh, thanks, Marcella. Hi, Anne. Yeah, this one's a fun one, Anne. I really like these. So there's the big one. And y'all want to see the little one? How to do the little one? It's done basically the same, but it's different sizes. Got glue there. I really like this one. All right, let's do the little one. It won't be that long. All right, so for the little one, I already got the pieces cut, the little matted parts. So on this little one, these are 4 by 4. I need to look at my notes here really quick. I had to write everything down or I forget. Yeah, it's 4 by 4 for these. And then we're going to score these just like we did the other ones. These are scored at 1/2 also on all 4 sides. Oh, thank you, Linda. What's everybody been doing with their time? Anybody working? Okay, these are 1/2. I know Jamie's working from her house. I know a lot of places are opening tomorrow. All right, so these are all 1/2 inch too. Now we have to mark this one like we did the other one, but this one's different. Okay, so this one is, you mark it at, it's 4, so we're going to mark it at 2 down at the bottom here where our little score mark is, and then you're going to mark it at 1.5 and 2.5. Oh, you went back Monday? It's 2. Yeah, then 1.5 and 2.5. You're going to do this on all 4 sides. So mark it where you scored it at 2, and then 1.5 and 2.5. So you're marking it in 1/2, and then you're marking it 1/2 inch on each side. All right, so then we're going to put them together again like we did before. Oh, Linda, I got together a bunch of cards that I've made over years. Actually, I cleaned out everything, and I'm going to take them either to the nursing home, or I know you can't get in any of the nursing homes yet, so, but there's also a senior place that my parents used to live at, and I think they really would appreciate it. So I'm going to do one or the other. It's going to go to a good cause because I have so many. All right, we're cutting this like we did the other one. So we're cutting it from that point we marked to the center. We're cutting them both at the same time, so we have the same. Hi, Karen. You're working from home too? Oh no. Are you going to have a job? I know it's been so tough for a lot of people. And then from this one to here. Okay, then we're going to cut our corners off. Don't forget to cut the corners off. I'm going to cut on an angle here because we're going to end up cutting those anyway, just a little bit. Make sure you have them together when you're cutting them. I'm just going to do these corners first. It's moving on me if I do it that way, so I'm just going to cut the corners. I know, I feel so, when my mom was in nursing care, I felt so sorry. Some people never got visitors. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. All right, so one of these we are cutting the 2 off of. And then I shouldn't have done that. I should have marked it first. But I'm just going to go ahead and mark it here. I knew there was a reason I didn't do that. I'm just going to mark it at 2 so I know that's where I have to score it from. All right, so we're scoring from this to that, but we leave it on. Don't cut it until you score it, like I did the other one. Hi, Paulette. How are you doing, Paulette? Have you been really busy, crazy? All right, so now we got this little square on this one right there. And then we're going to do the same with this one. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, Karen. All right, so now this one we have all the squares on here too. And we are going to, let's go ahead and mat these first. I already have all the pieces ready. I have to get my hair cut too, but they are so backlogged that I don't know when I'm going to get in for a haircut. Okay, so let's do this the opposite. Let's make this the top. I got notified from my hair place that they will contact us. And I know it's probably going to be crazy for a while. Oh, good. I'm glad you're home, Paulette, not having to be around all that. Wow, you're lucky, sis, that you're getting in. I heard I saw her on Facebook saying she was really backed up, busy. All right, now let's do these. So I'll get pedicures, but I'm not gonna do my nails anymore. I'm gonna do them myself. I think I've said this before. Last time I had them for a long time and then didn't have them, and I was like, I didn't realize the damage that I was doing to my nails. And I love the look of it, but so y'all have to deal with ugly nails for a while until every time they start growing, they're actually growing pretty quick. I'm cutting them. I'm cutting all the because they're so thin. I'm cutting them until they grow nice again. I just didn't realize that it was, you know, it was that bad. All right. So we're going to punch our holes now. So this one, where it's flat here, is where you're going to punch your one hole there. And then just pick one of the corners on here. And then that's going to be your bottom one. So you're not going to put adhesive on these two, but we're going to put it on all the rest. But I'm going to trim these up a little bit now, because I've never not had them for, it's been like, I don't know, it's been a long time since years, I think, since I've had my regular nails. Plus I'm saving money. I'll just do them, take care of them myself. I'll get them back. These are pretty easy though, Karen. I have so much fun with it. I really do. All right, so these two are the loose ones. You don't want to put any adhesive there. I'm really getting into doing a lot of technique cards too lately. So I don't know if you've all seen my cards lately, but they've been a lot of fun too. All right, so when you're doing this, make sure these two line up. So that's going to be your front of your box. So, and these two are the first two that go together. You too. All right, so that's that. So then you're just going to start lining these up. And then you just got to keep going around. I just do one at a time. That's the easiest way. And I just fold those in and then start. You can tell. Good. Sometimes I get a mental block. It's so funny because there's sometimes it's like I don't know what to do. I get a mental block, but then other times it's like I dream of them. It's crazy how I think about it. Okay, these are next. So just keep going around. The little one's a little bit, you know, harder to get your fingers into, but it's so darn cute. And when you get towards the last one, they get a lot easier. Oh, one of the girls, I forgot to message her. One of my regular girls that usually watches. Oh, thanks, Karen. Yeah, I like that one too. I just thought I'd kind of do something a little bit different with that. That's the first time I did a spotlight card though, but I thought I'm going to try something other than what everybody else was doing. So, all right, so we're going to run our ribbon in here. She was working at Walmart, and she got COVID-19. Last time I talked to her, she said it was the 21st day with it. Like she'd have good days, and then I guess it would, like, she'd kind of relapse with it. It's been terrible, but we're gonna all get through this. I'm thinking a lot more positive than I did in the beginning. Oh, thanks. The one that I'm doing for this week on Tuesday is really cute too. I really like it. It's another technique card. All right, so let's grab our happy birthday. This would be really cute with like the Bonanza Buddies, although it's retiring, or it's gonna be gone. That's another one I'm really sad about. I love that one. Okay, let's do 3 more little flowers. I know. I'm trying to make the best of it now. When I get bored, I go outside, sit outside and take in some fresh air, and then I'm like a lot better when I come back. I even started meditating. Like it's really, they call it contemplative prayer, but it's just meditation. But it's really, really relaxing. I got my husband to do it even. one of my friends kept telling me, you should meditate. I'm like, my attention span's too short for that. But it really, once you keep doing it, it gets easier. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. I thought I punched another leaf out, an extra one, but I guess I don't see it, so I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna just have to think of something else for the leaves. Okay, so this one, I think I'm gonna trim that because it's too big. I'm gonna trim that and just do here. I think I trimmed the other one too. And then we're gonna put the flower here. Move it so we can see the happy birthday. Thanks, Deborah. And then we'll grab another rhinestone for the center. There we go. Done. Here's the other one. Aren't they cute though? So this one I did the opposite. I did the pattern on the top and then the plain on the bottom. But these are going to be really cute for like a friend's birthday or just for a thinking of you type. But they're really cute. This one's a really good size. You can fit like even the Lynn truffles and stuff in there. This one would be good for like M&Ms or something like that. I'm always got some kind of thing on my mind. I need to go candy shopping. Thanks, Dot. So that is it. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And I hope you have a great one. I know it's a different one this year, but make the most of it. All right, everyone, I will see you next week. Have a great night. See you later. Bye.